She a thirsty bitch, I'm gonna visit your dreams. You can see you here, you know that she's near when you sleep. I be under your bed and I hear you feel. She a thirsty bitch, I'm a thirsty bitch, real thirsty, like a snitch on me. Now wake up, wanna hear you scream. It's not a dream. Run for your life, I hunt your heart. You can chase me, but I make you starve. You're a punk bitch, just a punk bitch. Run for your life, I seek you hide. You can chase me, cause I'm right behind. You're a punk bitch, just a punk bitch.
Is everybody doing good tonight?
Seller to you, sheep. You're just a tourist. I threw a decoy in her valley, and you'll be standing a while, so don't panic. Know what Marilyn Manson would say? Better be safe to get into heaven. Just be yourself and you end up in hell. Do as I say and I might break the spell. Run for your life, I hunt your heart. You can chase me, but I make you starve. You're a punk bitch, just a punk bitch. For your life, I'll seek you hide. You can chase me, cause I'm right behind. You're a punk bitch, just a punk bitch. You're a punk bitch.
Sweet.
You're a punk bitch.
How are we doing tonight? We're doing good tonight. Been filming all night. Hanging out, hoping things will be going good tonight. Getting ready to start the live stream. time for the cat to be over. If you haven't been able to tell, I learned a new trick with my audio today. It took me 2.5 hours to figure this out. How to talk over your music. But we're done playing the music anyway. So now it's time to start the live stream tonight. There are a few things I want to go over with before I start taking any questions. Actually, quite a few things. I filmed today. I shot at Checkers today. I did a review of their Tangled Barbecue Swiss Burger. And I'll probably drop that tomorrow afternoon. I was in the middle of editing it right now. I know I need to do a playlist. Okay, I got that. It takes time to do that. It means I have to listen to all 400 of my videos to sort them all out. And that takes a huge amount of time. And I'm always short on time. Always. If you noticed, I got my hair cut. I didn't realize how much she cut off until I was editing my video today and seeing the side angle where, I mean, like buzzed it all the way down to the scalp, which is okay. Me, I like my hair cut so there is less the hair there. William, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's not necessary, but I do appreciate it. Anyway, today I'm not tired like I was the last time. I actually took a nap and didn't finish editing, getting my video cut. But anyway, yeah, the hair. Oh my God, the hair. My wife absolutely sure it is the way she's cutting it because it has a tendency to stand straight up in the back. Well, actually, it's been doing that since I was like 5 years old. And it's just a pain in the butt. I have to like glue it down so it doesn't stick straight up in the air. Well, anyway, before I start shooting a video, the first thing I do is I check my hair. You know, it used to be when I was younger, before I started doing videos, I could give a crap what I looked like. Even when I go to work. And that's only just been a couple of months ago. I mean, my hair was standing straight up. I didn't care. It didn't make any difference because if you combed it, throw a mask on and off, boom, standing straight up in the air. So anyway, but in the videos, I'm very cognizant of what I look like, so I try not to look like a total hag. Anyway, if you're going to get questions, my sister's here. She may cut and paste them and save them for me for later, but I want to go through a few things before I get too sidetracked. But yeah, my hair cut today. I like that. Oh, actually, it was yesterday I got it cut. I wanted to get it cut before I shot the video. I didn't want to get it cut in the middle of shooting a video. In the beginning of the video, my hair would be long, and the end of the video, it would be short. I think that looks weird. Anyway, yeah. I have a few things I want to talk about. I actually have notes right here. Actually, look at. There's things I wanted to bring up. Somebody wants to do a documentary on food reviewers, and he's going to come all the way to Georgia to interview me. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I looked at his channel and stuff. It's called Your Favorite Son, the Number One. He has 133,000 subscribers and 105 videos. What the heck? What can it hurt? Anyway, but on the subject of documentaries, you know, I was in a documentary that was released just a 3 weeks ago. They didn't get a lot of views, but it was a documentary that took them like, 4 months, 5 months to put together. I actually went all the way down to Atlanta in a studio and filmed. Some of y'all know about that. I put some pictures up of that in my Discord. But they released that. I watched a few snips of it, me in there, and they actually did a pretty good job with it. It had to do with parasocial relationships. And I never really thought about that until I did that video about all these people I know that I've never seen. I mean, there are my coworkers that I'm very fond of, that we have entire 2-hour conversations and I never speak to her. I think that's kind of strange. It's the things that have happened. But anyway, I'm not going to go on about parasocial relationships. I have a link. To that one guy's website or a YouTube site on my thing, and also have a link to the video of the parasocial relationships. If you want to watch it, if you like it, tell me if it's any good. I don't know. I'll probably sit down and actually watch it at some point, but I've just been too busy. And then there's a subject of other platforms. You want to diversify and have other platforms. When you make videos, I'm not trying to get rich, and I guarantee I never will. But you want people to see your videos. And, live streaming is not something that's going to make me any money that I'm really worried about. Live streaming is, to me, is an adjunct to me making videos, because my thing is making videos. And so this week I wasted an afternoon. I actually didn't waste it. I actually learned how to do something. Like when you were listening to me talk, you know how the music kind of like cut the volume down and let me talk over it and pop back up when I was done? I was watching another streamer and I saw that and I'm like, I know he's using OBS. How do you do that? Well, let me tell you something. It's not so easy to find out as you would think. Actually, the fix is quite simple. But if you don't know what it is, you don't know. So I go on YouTube and start doing searches for that. And I watched about 6 videos where, they just, their titles says what you want to know, and you go in there and they're just yakking for like 6 or 7 minutes. I mean, this is why I make the videos the way I make them. You know what you're going to see. If you really just wanted to see the score, you can go to the end. But between the beginning and the score it's not filler. It's explaining why I came to that and how I came to that conclusion where I gave it the number that I gave it. Because a lot of times I go in expecting to do something and I come out completely different at the end. Anyway, it is so annoying to sit through 15 minutes of video for one little bit of information they've hid somewhere in there. And actually, I think it's like the 6th video I found it. But anyway, it has to do with compressors. I would have thought it'd been noise gates, but compressors, whatever. Got that fixed. I think that's cool. Like I was actually Will Neff. I saw him talking over his music, and I'm like, wait a second, why can't I do that? So I did that. So this is a slow process. There are so many little facets of things going on that I have to fix one at a time. And like I spent 2 hours just on that. And then back to the live streaming. Well, I'm on Instagram, okay? I put some of my older videos up on Instagram that were up on TikTok, and I get a buttload of views. But Instagram doesn't pay ad revenue like YouTube or TikTok. You can get partnership with someone to do that. But anyway, Instagram is adjunct to YouTube, whatever. Okay, so I turn on a business account because, I wasn't sure they wouldn't pay any revenue, but they don't. But then I noticed that I can live stream from OBS. And I'm like, well, cool, because I love to live stream. So, yeah, setting that up is like doing things like the Flintstones do. I mean, it is so basic and awful. You get your stream key, you plug it into OBS, you make a stream key every time you do it. So you actually have to start a stream in Instagram, then you start your stream over here, and then you start your stream again over in Instagram. And the only way you can see the chat is if you're in Instagram. You have to go over to the web page to watch your chat. So you have to leave your control of OBS. You can't, all the rest of these platforms, I have little boxes up in OBS that I keep track of. I only have to look at one screen only. There are a few things I can't do that I know I can that I haven't figured out how to do yet, but I digress. Anyway, that was a mess because once I finally figured out how to make it work, okay, my videos are in 16:9, okay? Like I am, 16:9 right here. The only way you can broadcast in Instagram is 9:16, like that. So it crops off everything. And then there's instructions that say, well, go into OBS and turn your broadcast to 9:16. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, I probably won't do that again. Just, a lot of people showed up. I mean, it's like 4 PM when I did it. But anyway, enough there. The things that I spend time on is mind-boggling. Not even getting down to making the video. Anyway, there is not much out there. The only thing that I saw out there that was legitimately something new was Church's new Cheddapeño biscuits. Church's is like 60 miles from me. Thank you, Gabrielle. Brazil. Hey, Brazil. But anyway, I want to break. I'm gonna say my piece, and then we're gonna go. Then I want to read comments and do all that. But that's like 35 miles south here to go down there to get jalapeno biscuits. I'm not a spicy guy anyway, so that probably won't get done. There's really nothing out there. I did see something actually. Let me show you what it is that I found interesting. It's this. But I can't find a Qdoba that is close enough to me to do that. I would so much like to have some of that some of that, what do they call it? Mexican street corn? That looks decent. If it's not too spicy, I could tear that up. And then Taco Grande, Papa Murphy's. I don't have no Papa Murphy's near me. That looks interesting. But there's really not much to choose from out there. It's kind of bad. Anyway, enough of that. Ads in the live streams. Are y'all getting mid-rolls on YouTube in the live streams? Let me know. I mean, I hate ads. I just do. That's what I need to know. Leave it in the comments for me, because or just leave comments. You know what I can, YouTube's going to put them in whether I like it or not if I'm monetized. And I don't really make much off the live stream. It's next to nothing. But anyway, you can do something on YouTube that Twitch lets you do. And that's, if you're going to have ads, you can take a timed ad break where you can say, okay, guys, I'm going to go pee. I'm going to be gone 5 minutes. Here's the ads, and everybody can walk away, and we don't have to look at them. But I don't know. I know you may get an ad at the very beginning, and if you're premium, you're going to see nothing. I'm premium. I've been paying premium for years because I hate ads. That's why I will not take sponsorships and let anybody integrate ads into my video. I'm just not going to do it. If that's what I have to do to survive, then we're not going to survive. Not doing it. Oh, my God. TeamViewer. Do y'all know what TeamViewer is? I have several computers. I have a rental house and all that. Yeah, I broke my train of thought. I'm trying not to look at the comments right now. I'm going to try and get through my spiel today. TeamViewer. Y'all know what TeamViewer is? I've been using TeamViewer for years for remote access. Like if I'm sitting here and I need to get a file from the house, I don't have to run over and get it. I just remote access over to it. Boom, get it. I don't pay for TeamViewer. I don't use it commercially. Whatever. Anyway, I'm sitting, my editing computer sits in my bedroom, and I don't turn my computer off at night. I let it idle. Well, I'm sitting there trying to sleep, and then my fans are all racing up, and just like, what the world is going on? I got a virus. Because one time I had somebody that had compromised my computer and was making bitcoins on it when I was asleep on my video card. Another story, not going into that. So I go and check, and then they're maxing out the CPU. It was TeamViewer. I don't know what in the world that thing was doing. So I got to find some sort of remote access and get rid of that thing, because I don't know why it's sucking up all the resources. Anyway, that's off subject. My goodness. Throw that away. What else? Oh, I have an invention. Here's something I've been doing. I've been having all this problem with my not enough light on my face and too much light in the back when I do the GoPros. So I made something, which leads into another story. I actually put a hood over my GoPro, because you want the sunlight shining on the GoPro. First, it'll get hot and overheat, and it'll die. Second is you don't want any excess light on that sensor. Otherwise, it's going to darken you out a little bit, and it's going to make it even harder to deal with. This has actually worked. I put it on all my GoPros. They have a little hood, and that keeps me from having to block off the windshield, so I get plenty of light on my face. Okay, not that anybody cares. Anyway, so this is what I do, and these are prototypes. When I get to where I get the right shape and everything, then I'm going to take them off, and I'm going to make them out of probably thin sheet aluminum and custom make them and everything, so I'll have some really good hoods. You can buy hoods for them on Amazon, but they're trash. They don't work. Anyway, which leads me to another story. Anyway, I bought this thing on eBay. $9. It's a little black hood that snaps on the front of the lens to keep the light off the lens. Seems like a good idea to me, but I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of stuff, because I have got a really, 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 really bad habit of buying crap for the YouTube channel that I don't need. Anyway, I used this thing today, popped it on there, kept falling off. I took it off, and I lost it. So I have to go find it, right? Because I want to use it again, see if it works, okay? Well, when I start looking for it, I start coming across all this stuff that I have bought over the last 5 years that was absolutely useless. Some of it pretty expensive. We start off with the drone. This is a controller for it. I don't even know where the drone's at. It's in a case somewhere, stacked somewhere, because I don't use it. You see these other YouTubers getting these drone shots. Oh man, I gotta have one, and so I'll have a cool YouTube channel. Yeah. So I get the drone. The drone for a YouTuber is a paperweight. Absolutely useless for doing my videos. It takes me an hour and a half to set it up and get it ready to run for what? Maybe a 1 or 2 second shot. And most places that I go to are in the approach lane of airports. You can't even use it. So useless. 1,600 bucks down the toilet. Then I came across this. This is an audio recorder, and actually fairly nice audio recorder, because I was always having problems recording audio in my cars. It sounded like crap. I never could make it sound right with this, using it. And then I had a whole nother button to push. You know, I already got 5 cameras to turn on and synchronize. And then I have this more junk hanging up over my windshield. Okay, useless. This is actually not useless. This is a Rode mic. It is the twin to the one up over my head that I shoot videos with. It's a condenser mic. It sounds wonderful. For live streaming, it sounds terrible. It sounds tinny. You can hear the cars driving around in the back. It's awful. It's likewise. This thing, to me, sounds pretty good. But to record videos with it, it sounds terrible. So this, but why do I have 2? Why do I need to? Do you know how much these things are? They're like 260 bucks or even more. I mean, they have never gone down in price. They're awesome too. I can tell you why. Okay. Don't use that. Used to use it in the car. Sounded like crap. And you can't buy one without at least getting a dead cat for it. Of course. Did I ever use the dead cat? Oh, a couple times. You know, you see these guys out there going along with their cameras, you know, like, I'm running gun and I'm a YouTuber. Oh yeah, well, I gotta have one of those so I can be a cool YouTuber. Yeah, junk. What else did I get? Oh, here's another one. Back in the beginning, I thought doing time lapses was the way to go, and I was using my DSLRs. So what do I have here? I have a timer for my DSLRs. Have I ever used it? Nope. Oh, what else do I got? Here's what else. All this crap I ran across looking for that hood for that GoPro. Oh my God. 2 remote controls for my DSLRs, wireless remote controls, so I can stand back here and turn them on and off and make them record. Absolutely useless. A pack of rubber bands. Why do I have these rubber bands? Well, that's an interesting story. This is the receiver for my wire. This is actually what I currently use right now for my mic. It sounds awesome by itself, which leads on to another story. But originally I tried hooking this to this recorder, and there's no place to clamp it on, so I had to go over to Dollar General and get a bag of rubber bands to rubber band it to it. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and all this stuff that I've got. I have a Woodsman lav mic. This thing retails for about 160 bucks. I used it in the wireless Go. In the car, it didn't sound bad. It just muffled out all the background noise. Because you know, when you hear me when I talk, I want to hear the car run a little bit, but not so loud that it's distracting. But I want to make you feel like you're in the car. I've used it like 3 times. Useless. The things I spend money on. Okay, a mod kit for my GoPro. Why do I need 2? I don't know what possessed me that day. What else do I have? Oh, here's another very useful piece of info. I'm gonna go back to questions in a little bit. I'm just off on a run here. Why in God's name did I need a light meter? Because I watched a video that said I needed a white light meter when I first learned how to make videos. Sometimes I think I'm not all there. There's something. I need to run a big sale on eBay. Just get rid of all this. Get my GoPros. I buy all these extra blue batteries. These things are trash. They overheat. They last about 3 times and they blow up. Actually burned a GoPro of mine up with some. Then they came out with the gray batteries. These things are great. I'm not even going to go into the story of all the power packs because I'll be yakking all night long. Anyway. Good God. And I still never found the hood for my GoPro. Oh my God. I do like the Shure mic though. That thing is like a rock. If I continue to live stream, that's what I'm going to do. Anyway. What else? Oh. You know I'm reviving my Fix-It channel, right? I've said that several times. I actually shot a video of an unboxing because I got some special ice to shoot under the hood. Those videos are going to be different. They're not going to be all like super edited like these are. These are going to be pretty much me talking and fixing crap under the hood and working on it. That's what I like to do. This is a Naga 2014. My wife is a incurable full-time gamer. She wore this out and the cords broke in it. So you move it around, it disconnects, reconnects. So I bought a new cord for it and I'm going to put it on there. But before I did it, I'm like, you know what? I'll make that a video for my Fix It channel since I'm fixing something, right? So yeah, I've got that. I got a brand new cord right here. It's not hard to do. I want to do it so bad right now and just not even bother making the video. Anyway, that is about the most of it. As far as the streaming times, are we good doing this on Saturday at 9 o'clock or should we do this in the middle of the week? Leave it in the comments. You can tell me here, but leave it in the comments. If you know, usually I tell people to leave it in the comments or send me emails, and I get like this goose egg or a couple emails. Somebody want me to oil up or something silly like that. But anyway, that is my rant for today. I'm trying to think of anything else that I missed here in the garbage pile. I mean, there is a lot of other stuff that I got that I fear is going to be useless, like 4 battery packs and all the USB cables that go with it. I bought because the GoPros overheat so bad, but with the gray batteries, they're not overheating in there, and I'm having a run time in excess of an hour, and it's really, really done good. I have another channel called Joe Fixes It. That was my original channel. I still have like 35 or 40 videos on it where I did anything from putting a deck belt on my X-Mark mower to troubleshooting the glow plug system on a Mark II Volkswagen diesel. That's my hobby, Mark II Volkswagen diesels, if you don't know. I probably said that like 300 times. And also, my big viral video of all time was me. I rented a wood chipper and had like a 2.5 minute video of me running my wood chipper until I like almost had a heat stroke. And that has like 230,000 views. I'm like, what in the world? I was making it as a joke. Anyway, let me read through a few questions. I kind of running out of steam a little bit. I didn't bring food. I apologize for that tonight. I mean, I guess I could microwave something in the back, but you know, because all I have is Stouffer's spaghetti with meatballs. That's really the only thing that's any good with that's from Stouffer's. Oh, my brother John. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Larry. I didn't say hi to everybody. I apologize for that. I'm a terrible, terrible host. But I just got looking for that thing, and I just got all wound up about it. I'm sorry about that. And you got all this crap laying here. Now I got to put it all away. And I'll still never find the darn hood for my GoPro. I'll look at the footage tonight and see if it actually helped. That's really what I want to know, because one of my cameras kind of was a little darker than the rest, and I don't really know why. I think it was positioning. Anyway, hello, Sevet, Philip, Luke, Ekadel, Larry, my brother John. Hey, I'm glad you're watching. How is everything up there in Ohio? I'm due to come home soon and swill some Massey's pizza. I'm not tired tonight. The last 2 times I streamed, I mean, I was having problems making words. I was so tired because I had been shooting video all day and editing. I've been editing. I did shoot video all day. I shot over at Checkers. I don't want to spoil the score on it. Yeah, no hints. Luke, what's your favorite food, Joe? Pizza, Reuben sandwiches. I like to go to Marietta Diner, and I'm a Fogo fan, but Fogo is not cheap. Hey, howdy. Let me go over here and see. Yeah, sell my garbage to the audience. Oh, you know, it's worse than that. I've got a whole bunch of camera equipment for still photography that I don't use anymore that I need to sell. And I thought, like, I'll sell it all individually on eBay. And I started seeing how much my telephoto lens costs. Like, they're paying like $20 for it. I'm like, well, that's not even worth the postage. So I'm going to be putting that on eBay. It's a K1000. They're all Pentaxes. I have a K1000 of Pentax. I have a K20, but they're all still photography stuff. One's a digital and one's actually a film camera. I have lenses. I have all sorts of stuff back in my still photography days, which I'm one that buys a lot of equipment and doesn't know how to use it. That's me. It's better to have a tool and not need it than to need a tool and have it. That is true. Yeah, I've got a lot of tools out there for the in the shop for the cars. I definitely do, and I use them all too. This stuff I'm just buying out of ignorance. Yeah, I probably just need to sell it all and just get rid of it. So otherwise, it's going to go to waste. What game does she like to play? She was playing Left 4 Dead when I was there. She's a 7 Days to Die person. I need to make her a Twitch channel because I think she'll be good because she plays way more than is humanly sane to play. Saturday, yeah, that wood chipper. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. Let me see what else we got. Do you think drones are good for videos, but 100% not worth the price? I don't think drones do anything for videos at all. Unless you just want to watch somebody do a flyover, they're not going to add anything to a food reviewer. If I watch a lot of trucking videos, not as many as I used to, and they always like, oh, we're going to get the drone out and fly it around the roadside rest. Big whoop. You know, it's just filler. It's filler video. It's filler video. It doesn't add anything to the content. It's like me. I don't film a lot of the workers when I pick up my fast food because it really doesn't add anything to the content. Yeah, you can see him hand me the food, but that's about it. And I'm usually very nice to him. Sometimes I even tip him in the drive-thru, believe it or not. Me. Anyway. You have a sweet tooth. Buckeyes from Ohio are pretty good if you like peanut butter and chocolate. I like peanut butter and chocolate. Rummy, how do I add a name to the birthday list? You email me at joeishungrychannel@gmail.com, and that is the only way I do it. And I have a set of rules that I go by too. You can't send me an email with a list of like 5 names for birthday shout-outs. That's not going to work. Tara question, do you get extra packaging or do you use one of the 3 items you purchase? I usually use one of the 3 items I purchase. There are times where I go in and get extra packaging. I used to do that, but since I've been to Sneakadoodles, I have that extra stuff there. Just as long as if it gets all funked up with cheese, and it's kind of useless because then it's going to weigh way too much. You should come to West Virginia and try our local wing joint named Drovers. What part of West Virginia? I go north all the time. I used to go up I-77, but I don't anymore because I don't live in Augusta. What's your eBay name? eBay? I don't know. Never thought about it. What will I do if I put it on eBay? I actually don't know the answer to that. I've had an eBay account for like eons. Everybody wants me to do Dave's Hot Chicken. Well, we don't have a Dave's Hot Chicken for me to go to. I would love to do Dave's Hot Chicken, the mild version, of course. How old is your wife? Same as me, 65. I'm 66 now. She doesn't turn for a couple more months. We're pretty close to the same age. I just got a Harbor Freight ad. I'm sorry about that. I just got an ad. I am sorry. What do you think about if I can't tell them not to do mid-rolls? They're going to run mid-rolls whether I like it or not. If I don't monetize, they will run ads on me. Even if I don't. Use ad blocker if you're on your computer. What else? I can time my ads, I think, every 30 minutes. I can do that and just take breaks. Y'all want to try doing that in the next stream or two and just see if that doesn't work? I mean, I'll try anything once. Wellsburg, West Virginia. I'm going to have to look that up. Is that close to Wheeling? Because I'm familiar with the coal mine country. You know, I know where that is, down in Man and all that stuff. I don't know what it looks like now. It's been so long since I've been there. Hey, folks, hit the like button for the Joe's Hungry channel. I'll hit the like button. Best bacon cheeseburger. I actually have a thing for Five Guys bacon cheeseburger. I've had a couple of them lately. What else we got here? The wood chipper, ignorance is bliss. I'm going to make sure I'm staying up with rude echoes. You would never ad block me. Sweet. It'd be all right. You know, I'm not here to try and be a multi-millionaire YouTube, Twitch tycoon. Anyway. What's your name on Instagram? I think it's Joe is Hungry. The real Joe is Hungry on Instagram. Twitch, you can pick the ads and when they go. But you can pick it on YouTube. I only saw where you can break them down every 30 minutes. If it's an hour, that would be cool. Are you going to do a hot tub stream? No, I don't have a hot. Actually, I do have a hot tub, but I want to sell it because it's a piece of junk. Yeah, anybody want to buy a 110 volt hot tub? I'm your man. $50. Come and get it. Try Reaper. You want him to die. Oh, no, I don't want to do that, William. Culver's has new bacon. Yeah, I saw that. I just like, I'm not going to run over there and do a review on a strip of bacon. I just can't see it. I mean, it can't be that much different. What model of microphone to use because it looks like it's an XLR and you're using a normal card? No, I'm not using a normal. I'm using this is a Shure. It's not the XLR. It's a X7 or something. It runs off the USB, but it has a plug for the thing, which I don't use. I just run it USB and use their app, and it works perfectly. Family of 5, exactly. Rochelle. Hey, Rochelle. I saw you come in there earlier. Well, at least if you're going to get bacon at Culver's, you're going to get bacon, a whole strip of bacon, not broken in half. That's like me tearing a dollar bill in half and, oh, here, you get a raise today. You get $2. That's what I feel like when I go to Wendy's, and that made me so mad that they would do that. And they think it's okay. I don't want to go on too much about where I shot the video today because then I'll spoil the video, so we'll let that go. Okay. What's the highest score you ever given a fast food item? 9.8 for Massey's Pizza. What's part of the house I don't film in my house. I edit in my house in my bedroom on my supercomputer there. This is my shop, and it's the office for it used to be everybody's heard this before. It used to be I need to write up a big thing telling all about myself and where everything's at, so nobody will keep asking me the same thing. Not that I mind. It's okay. Yeah, Wendy's and their Baconator. Oh my goodness. Feel like there's a lawyer somewhere wanting to debate what's a strip and a strip. Yeah, a strip of bacon, whatever. Dude, you tear it in half. It's you gave me a slice of bacon torn in half, and it's not a definition of a strip. I used to work in a hog kill and cut. Okay, bacon. It varies in length according to the size of the hog. It comes out of their belly, and it's a cross section. If you cut it in half, it's obvious that it's been cut in half. What kind of music do you like? I don't listen to a lot of music, just the stuff that I see in my videos. It takes me a long time to pick especially my lead song. I could spend an hour trying to find a lead song. Sometimes that's what takes me so long to get a video out, is the lead song. Could you review the new burger at Whataburger, the steakhouse double? I thought I did. I did that. That's only that's not been that long. I did it as soon as it came out. I did that. You gotta watch my videos, man. You know, watch my videos. Just do a search up, go up on my channel and do a search through my videos. You can do that. It'll tell you what I got. My older videos, yeah, my scale and the way I scale stuff has morphed a little bit over time. I think I'm becoming a little bit harsher because I see some of these people that got like 139 degrees and I'm like, cooked fresh. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm getting a little harsher on some of these low temps. I mean, how can you give a good score on somebody that puts something out that's like room temperature? It's just, you can't. How can you do that? You can't do it. Have you ever given a 10 out of 10? No, that's not possible. It's like achieving the speed of light. It's not good. You want it to happen, but it's never going to happen. Hey, Tom, how are you? Ranamilso? Did you say bacon was short? Yeah. Let me see. They got, okay. What else we got here? You should be harsh. I don't go, when I go a place, I want it to be good. I want a high score so I can go all nuts over it, not sit there and fume and like rake somebody out for doing wrong. I mean, this one I did, what was the one I just released? Wingstop. I was so sure this thing was going to be a hit until I get one that weighs 6.5 ounces and the one that weighs 9. And I'm like, come on. I know breast and chicken are not made exactly the same, but come on, man. No, that's too much of a variance. Give me a break. talk to your suppliers. I've got a number of comments out that people say, "Oh, they're not the same." I don't believe your review. It should have been a 7. I'm like, whatever, dude, whatever. Then you review it. Have I ever done anything sub 1 Superlos? No, I have not. I've come close. I think 1.2. I did 1.2 on Dunkin'. Dunkin's still holding the low score. They haven't done that bad. Yeah, they are. They are. I agree with that. Vinny Smooth. Yeah. What's more important, the weight test or the temperature test? I would probably go with the temperature test, because if it's below safe temperatures, ain't nothing going to save them. I mean, Bojangles giving me stuff that's like 109 degrees. Look, things that are deep fried with grease in them hold their heat real well. That thing had not been hot for a long time. Give me a break. What's your favorite fast food ever? I'm pretty good with Culver's. Culver's score is pretty good. I bet Joe has an absurdly heavenly singing. I think I have a singing voice. Oh God, that you're being funny. Can you review McDonald's Sprite? Why would I do McDonald's Sprite? I must have missed it. Yeah, it's there. I did it. I remember doing it. I didn't give them that great of a score. I think they screwed themselves on the weight test and the temperature test. Do you ever see your videos shown on an SDMP server? I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to help me with that. What's the lowest score you ever given? If you can remember it's a 1.2. I that was a Dunkin'. I can't remember which tomato pesto sandwich was, but they're both gross. Yeah. The fast food has really gone downhill over the years. It's getting hard to find anything that's going to score any good, because they're all owned by the same umbrella companies, and they all have the same bad habits. Arby's, all of them, they all do the same thing. They all run basically the same specials at the same time. It's just not very good. Hey, Dicey, how you been, buddy? Yeah, dude, Dicey. No, I can't sing. It would be embarrassing, and I embarrass myself bad enough as it is. What's your favorite fast food item ever? Well, that would be Massey's Pizza, because they're the gold standard. Big guy. Have you eaten the new Korean Crunch from KFC? No, I have not. Is it hot? If it's hot, I'm probably not going to go to KFC for a while. I've been there too many times. Okay. You got to under-promise, over-deliver. Make your serving weights conservative so you can err on the side of making the customer happy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they don't even post serving weights, a lot of them, and you know they have them, and there's a reason they don't, because if the serving weights are that far off, then the nutritional stats that you have posted per FDA regulations are wrong. And, because I read the code. You can't, I think you have like 5% leeway one way or the other as far as being accurate on your numbers. I think it's something like that. I got a whole big PDF they emailed me, because I emailed the FDA asking them what the rules were. Will Shadow Joe ever get out of Shadow? Will Shadow Joe ever get out of Joe's shadow and make his own video? No, absolutely. I have exclusive rights. Popeye's way better than BK before it got bought. Yeah, I agree. Go Big Red. Go Big Red. Yeah. Anyway, Joe karaoke stream win? Probably not in this century, I don't think. Me and my buds always watch Joe is Hungry. I appreciate that, Luke. I appreciate y'all watching. Can you review? Okay, that's the second time you asked me if I'm going to review McDonald's Sprite. No, I'm not going to review McDonald's Sprite, because it's Sprite. It's a drink. It's the same. Sprite's been around before I was born. Actually, it hasn't. But family of 5. Specific foods I can't eat. I don't eat shrimp, because they remind me too much of cockroaches that climb on the bottom of the ocean, and they're bottom feeders. Just not doing it. Now, good night, Cheesy Boy. You going? I'm sorry. I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate everybody coming to my stream. I'm going to continue to do this Saturday night. I'm going to stay with 9 o'clock. I did 8 o'clock. Now I'm doing 9 o'clock, and we'll see how all that goes. If you have suggestions on when, if you think I need to be doing this on Wednesday, midweek, put it in the comment on this video. I read every one of my comments and answer every one of my comments. Email me. I answer every one of my emails. Always. Without. McDonald's Sprite is different. Why? What's different about it? What's the next goal for your channel? Clean up my videos a little bit. The thing I'm going to focus on in my videos is I am focusing on is the food close-ups. I want to work on those. I want to change the flow a little bit of the channel. I want to do something a little bit. In fact, I did on this one that I'm going to have come out. There are some slight differences. There's some, you know, I can't really tell you. Like Shadow Joe did something a little bit different, but that's all I'll say. Sully, they're like sea aliens. Yeah, thank you. That's exactly what I feel. Anyway, what else we got going on here? Let the creativity flow. Yeah, since I'm not working nights and it's been a couple months, my brain is starting to work better. I'm actually able to talk better and enunciate things better and not stutter so much when I'm filming the video. Talking live, that's no problem. I don't know why it doesn't bother me. I could sit there and do this for hours. Well, not hours, about an hour and a half. I start losing my crap. But talking to the cameras by myself when I'm doing my scripted thing, yeah, that's actually laborious to say everything just right. But I got it. I did pretty good this morning. I didn't have to do too many takes. It was pretty good. Do you always throw the Coke at the beginning of the videos with the cap off? It slides off the table. It never falls off. I've only spilled it like once doing that. No, I don't put the cap back on before I throw it. Why would I do that? What happens is I leave it over there and it goes flat and I forget it's there. That's usually what happens. Then I waste a Coca-Cola. In fact, I'm out of canned Coke. I'm going to have to go over to Dollar General in the morning because it's closed now. It's after 9 o'clock. And to get me some more canned Coke. I usually don't drink canned Coke. It's just, I use it for the videos. I use the bottled stuff. Actually, I drink a lot of Gatorade. I get cases of it. Where are we at? Have I missed anything? I'm still 700. Hey, dude, how's it going? How's it going, boy? Good to see you here. These people have been following me. A lot of these guys have been here forever. I put my phone in a McDonald's Sprite once and it started charging. Oh, wow. That makes you want to drink it, don't it? Matt, can you try the new Taco Bell nacho fries? I might. I don't know. I try, you know, what happens is I start going to the same place over and over again. It's just like I've been to Checkers too many times. I mean, I did a Checkers like 2 weeks ago and I did just another one today. And so we're going to have to stay away from Checkers a little bit. Unless something really earth-shaking comes along, I'm going to stay away from Checkers. Plus, I don't want to spoil my video. Anyway, yeah. Thursday night at 9 o'clock, whenever it gets more viewers. Yeah, how many people do I got here? I got 63 in Twitch and 70 in YouTube. I'm able to keep up with the flow. Yeah, I don't know what time. Maybe I'll experiment around a little bit. What I was trying to do was have it on a regular cycle, and maybe that would help. You know, that because Saturday night's a good night for me. 8 o'clock was a little too early. 9 o'clock works out perfectly because, you know, I got rest. I am like wound up like a rubber band. I had a cup of coffee. I don't feel bad. I'm just like pumped today. I'm in a really good mood. And once I get off, I'm going to go back and finish editing the body of my video. Like I say, when I edit my videos, they go in stages. I first stage is you cut the body. I skip all the B-roll part and just cut all the talking parts. So I know that I don't have to go back and reshoot any scenes if I haven't mucked something up. I mean, when you're shooting out on location, you can't fix any of that. You just have to do a couple takes and hope for the best. Anyway, let me go for more questions. My dad worked a night shift for 20 years. Not for the faint of heart. I did it for 36 years. Weekends all the time. I might have missed 6 weekends in 36 years. That's from changing jobs and stuff. Have you had the new Dylan burger at Sonic? It's limited time thing. No, I have not. What is special about the Dylan burger? I haven't been to Sonic for a while. Actually, I may actually do that. I didn't see that come up on Chew Boom. Maybe I'll have to go look. You want to look in Chew Boom with me for it? See what else we got over here. I don't want to skip my Twitch people. I love my Twitch people. They're so good. One day Shadow Joe will break free and trap you in the shadow realm. That is possible because he thinks he runs the show. He thinks that Emaru and Will Neff and Joe Bartolozzi, he thinks they're watching for him. I'm like, come on, dude. They watch it for me. Anyway, Joe Bart, another thing in the news, Joe Bart. Everybody's asking me, do a collab with Joe Bart. Do a collab with Joe Bart. Well, actually, I have established a line of communication with Joe Bart. If he ever wants to do a collab, send me a message. I will get it, and I will race over here, fire up my computer, and jump in his live stream. Love to. Joe Bart's very entertaining to me. Who has the best bread? Interesting you ask me that. I'm going to say, I want to say Atlanta Bread Company, but no. Actually, I like the bread at Panera, and I'm not a big Panera fan because they're just overpriced hype, but I actually like Panera's bread. I sure do. I like the breadsticks at Fazoli's. They're pretty decent when they get them hot. I like those. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. You got to redo the Wendy's breakfast wrap. No. I don't want to keep doing redos. There has been some word around that I wanted to collab with Joe Bartolozzi. Everybody asked me, you need to do a collab with Joe Bartolozzi. Well, Joe Bart's played my videos a lot, and he's helped my channel a lot, and he's a good guy. But up until just a week ago, I couldn't even communicate with him. He wouldn't answer me or anything. But we do now. We've talked. He's going to school, a little busy. You know, if he wants to do a collab, I told him, say the word, I'll make it happen. We'll come in here. If it's just for me to come in and yak for 20 minutes with him, that requires almost zero notice. I'll be right there. I want to do Will Neff. I want to talk to Will Neff again sometime. I want to talk to Emaru. Haven't been paying attention to Emaru like I should. I love Emaru. They're just a couple of really nice people, those two. I also work Saturday and work Sundays. It's nice to get off work and relax here. It is so nice being retired. I'm still not acclimated it completely. My grass is growing out here. I still haven't cut it because I'm farting around with YouTube, or I'm having like that day I was telling you about. I went into Instagram, and then I had to figure out how to make the audio work correctly on this thing, and I spent all day doing that, and I felt like I didn't get anything done all day. You should do Texas Roadhouse rolls. We have a brand new Texas Roadhouse in Cartersville. That's an idea. You just do the bread. I bet you they come out hot. I bet you they'll pass the temperature test. What you think? Interesting. But I could have to skate my little butt out to that car and get that probe in them real quick, because bread's not going to hold that temperature very well. Not like something greasy that's been deep fried. Have I tried Will Neff's hot sauce? Well, let me answer that question for you right now. As a matter of fact, I actually tried it in a video 4 videos back. I forget which video I did it in. I did a whole segment on it, and I did review it. I can't really give it a score because I'm not a hot sauce person, but ooh, yeah. You really need sour cream to dampen it. About a 4.1 on a 1 to 10. Not a hot sauce person, but this doesn't offend me. I actually like that. It goes good on chips. It goes good on tortilla chips. I like it that way. I don't know that I put it on chicken, though. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to deep fried chicken and deep fried foods. I like my foods I like the base material. I don't like a lot of sauces on things. Anyway, let me go back and catch up on some questions. They're starting to get ahead of me again. I apologize if I miss questions, okay? I'm doing the best I can. I don't want to get reading them so fast that everybody's like in speed reading off all these questions. Rite Aid Pharmacy. Hey, Rite Aid Pharmacy. Nice, Nick. Dicey. Dicey says Joe's hunger is insatiable, unending, void of ferocious savagery. I think that describes it accurately. Very good word, Dicey. collab with Maine's Food Reviews. I don't know who Maine's Food Reviews are. I don't just can't collab with people. They have to be willing to collab with me. And typically they would have, it'd be better if they contact me because I don't even know who that is. Yeah, people like to say, oh, you need to collab with Joey's World. I'm like, why do you think I need to collab with Joey's World? Our shtick and what we do are like way different. And plus, he's never contacted me. I have no line of communication with him. I'm not going to go out and beg people to live stream with him. I don't care. I make videos. That's my thing. And if guys are nice, like Will Neff has done out of his way to help me unprovoked, I'd love to stream with him. So is Emeru. Emeru's like the best. Will Neff, I mean not Will Neff, but Joe Bartolozzi is responsible for a huge amount of my channel growth. I know it. I know it for a fact. In fact, if it was not for Twitch, my channel would probably maybe not be that big. It has been Twitch streamers have been the main driver to my exponential channel growth. I was just thinking about that the other day. Even Moist Critical, he's a Twitch streamer that played his VOD of looking at my stuff on a YouTube channel that took my channel completely into the stratosphere. So yeah, I have nothing but nice words to say about Twitch and Twitch streamers. I love them. They're the best. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. I tried it right here in front of you. It was a little hot. It's kind of a little bit citrusy. It's pretty good stuff. But I'm not a hot sauce person. I can't give it a score because I don't need enough hot sauce to even say so. I'll take it to Ohio with me because I know my family, unfortunately, eats hot sauce, and I'll get them to tell me what they think. How's that? And we'll live stream it. Anyway, running my mouth again. Are you still on OnlyFans? What are you talking about? I'm not on OnlyFans. Anybody can come in here. What's that? Oh, is that a site? I'm a little lame. I'm sorry. It did. I couldn't give it a score. I have nothing to compare it to. I mean, it would be hypocritical of me to give that a score because, on what empirical data am I going to compare it to? I can't. I mean, I can do hamburgers. I've been eating hamburgers all my life. And my score has changed since I first started doing this 3 years ago. I score things a little bit differently. I do. Same score scale, but I do it differently because I've acquired a database in my brain. Can you review my favorite food item of all time? Well, what is it? Dicey? I'm a saucy person. Oh, you're the only one that's ever said that. How much Massey's do you eat? Only when I'm up there. And when I'm up there, every time. There's no Massey's close to me. But I definitely would be dead if I lived close to it. Why do you have so many boxes of them? Because I ate all that pizza. Sorry, but I did. What are your thoughts on Harvey's? I don't know who Harvey's is right off the top of my head. Come to Rite Aid, Joe. We all love you. Which Rite Aid are you at? Are you all local? You all in Cartersville or something? I know there's a Rite Aid up there, isn't there? Rochelle, Dicey is Shakespearean reincarnation of Charles Bukowski. Rochelle, you're killing me. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. Luxay. Yeah. I just got to decide, I was talking to my sister. She's here in the channel. We're trying to figure out did I do better in the weekdays or in the weekends? Saturday, 8 o'clock was too early because the West Coast people it's going to be like 6 o'clock in the evening or 5 o'clock in the evening. So this way, later at night, we're going to pick up the West Coast because y'all run later than us or earlier. How does that work? Got to remember which way the sun comes up. Brain not functioning. What's the hottest item in the Joe Heat-O-Meter and what score did it get? I avoid hot stuff. I've had stuff as high as 5 and 6 in my reviews that choked me. This I thought was going to be 6 and 7 when I reviewed it, but after I put it on chips, I actually was taking every mitigating When I did it, I did everything I could do to mitigate having my face burned off. I did. I had milk. I had sour cream. Everything. I had all the fixins. I have not been to Texas. Sammy boy, I have not. You talk about Texas Roadhouse. I have not been to Texas Roadhouse since my wife was in her residency at UTMB Galveston. We used to go down to Texas Roadhouse in Houston, but that's been a long time ago. That was the beginning of my nursing career. Well, I Shirley Dicey. 700. You know what? You need to keep doing what you do. Videos. That's what I do. I'm not a professional streamer, although I seem to not be able to quit running my mouth tonight. I figured, when I'm doing stuff, I'll go off on tangents. It's like when I was looking for my thing, and I don't know where in the hell that thing went. I start finding all this other crap, and and I always I think about that. I'm like, these batteries. I got ripped off by YouTube or by GoPro for these trash batteries. I mean, you get the no-name brand ones that work better than the GoPro ones, but they don't have. You get them gray batteries. Those gray batteries like rule. I may not need to use my battery packs after this. Let me see what else we got. I'm running my mouth and forgetting to watch my questions again. But y'all, I'm able to say, what's your favorite non-fast food dish? Oh, I like Reuben's really well. I'll go to Marietta Diner and get a Reuben. I'll go to Fogo. At home, I like fried rice, medium grain rice cooked in a rice cooker, not Uncle Ben's. Let me see what else we got. Pacific is, yeah. If I could bring back one discontinued food item, what would that be? Fast food, you mean? Well, I'd have the Northwoods Walleye 24/7. That's what I would have. Is Massey's going to sponsor you? No. Me and Massey's got no monetary or contractual obligation. They played about 30 seconds of one of my videos from 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, probably now. And they wanted me to sign off rights for it because they played it on TV commercials for like 2 or 3 years. And in order to sign off, they gave me 4 pizzas. Frozen pizza. They mailed them to me, but that's all I've ever gotten from them for that. But as far as talking them up, no, I don't do that kind of stuff. Anyway, let me see what else we got. What's the best thing you ever had get at Culver's? Northwoods Walleye would be the answer to that, Michelle. When do we get to meet Joe is Hungry? I don't know. When do you want to meet Joe is Hungry? I'm not hard to find. Got to have a local meet and greet. That's what we need to do. Go somewhere and sit around and eat. That would be cool. I'd like to have a meet and greet at Massey's in Pataskala. That would be freaking cool. Big place. I could eat pizza, break out the cameras. Anyway, why are you so freaking unpredictable on your ratings? It pisses me off. I never know what it's going to be, and I can't stand it. Jax, what are you talking about? I try to explain it as I go the way you watch the video. I may start off happy, but at the end, I explain exactly why I did what I did. I'm sorry that you're having trouble guessing it. A lot of people are in my brain and catch it every time, so I don't know, Jax. I'm sorry for pissing you off. Don't mean to do that. Anyway, is massive? No, let me see. What's else? Prove me you're hungry. I don't believe such bold statements on word. Do you like sports at all? I don't watch any sports. I have to prove to Gazoza here on TikTok or Twitch. Sorry for saying that. That I am not. He says he doesn't believe I'm hungry. How should I prove that? I guess I have to eat something because I am hungry. Actually, let me clear a few questions and I'll walk back there and I'll eat some pastry. Will that help? I was in Barbados last week and got to eat Chefette fast food chain, and they're like the only one found in the Barbados. If next time I go to Barbados, I'll be there. I've never been to the Barbados. Probably never get to go. I have a conspiracy theory. Joe is intentionally stealing bites to throw off the weight test. That bastard. Really, Dicey? I'm going to have to watch him. Joe, you are a chunky meatloaf. Yeah, I get that too, buddy. It is what it is. I ate too much. What can I say? I like to eat. Meat Oh, no, 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 no. Meat or beat? No, you can't say that. I don't know. Probably the next couple of months, if I'll put a thing up and say, when I get Massey's, y'all can come up in Columbus, Ohio and sit around and eat Massey's pizza. Man in the sponsorships. Massey's should not offer him a ton of money because he will definitely say no. Yeah, Massey's, I'm not going to advertise. I don't advertise for anything. I get ads or offers in email every day. I've had Toblerone. Y'all heard Toblerone. I could have done Toblerone because I like Toblerone, but no, not going to happen. Don't. I'm not going to like poison my videos with ads in them. Not going to happen. Anyway, trick question. If you eat something, you won't be hungry. No, I will be less hungry. That's what will happen. And I'm going to eat something here in a minute. Will you ever see my wife in a video? No, she doesn't want to be in the video. Joe, I just sat at my computer. I'm sorry. How dare you, Joe? Joe is glue keeping the eating community together. Dicey, chill. Let me go I need a snack because I am like starving, as somebody on Twitch was so fondly let me know, because I wasn't thinking about food. I was thinking about talking, and somebody on Twitch had to remind me. Shit, knocked something down. Oh, dropped the bomb. These are Swiss rolls from Aldi's that are frozen. That's how I like to eat them. Call me weird, but you made me hungry, Twitch. When I weigh 400 pounds and I have a case of these sitting beside me, it's going to be on you, Twitch. Love them. I do like the car people do the look at that. Isn't that something? Isn't that a nice looking burger? Oh, that's pretty good. I'm not as hungry now. I need some milk to go with these. Aldi's has some good things. They have some things that are not so good. And I can tell you a few things that are good at Aldi's. I can tell you things that suck too. These frozen sweet rolls are an intellectual snack. Well, thank you. Thank you. Aldi. You're killing me. Oh, goodness. Brain. Okay, what sucks at Aldi's? Because I always talk about what's good at Aldi's. Tortilla chips at Aldi's, in my opinion, are horrible. I bought some, took 2 chips out. I bought 2 bags. I don't know why I was thinking. Threw them in the trash. Not edible. Because I like to eat tortilla chips. And now their salsa, their mild and medium salsa is great. But their chips, they suck. Oh, what else we got here? Ambassador, Jax. I can do this. What's your favorite milk, Joe? Aldi's. Whole milk. That's it. Oh, what do we got over here? Is that a sneakadoodle? That was just me eating because I was starving, because somebody on Twitch reminded me that I'm always hungry. I'd almost had it conquered. Road trip to Cali to visit Will Neff. You know, that's not a bad idea. I can make an excuse, excuse me, for coughing and choking to death. That's what's going to kill me when I get old. It's going to be aspiration pneumonia. I have a house in Tucson, Arizona. We do, that we rent out. I could always go check the house in Arizona and then just jump on over into LA. It's not that much further in my car, and just I would drive my Jetta like the one I do my reviews in. It would drive all the way out there, no problem. Maybe I will. That would be kind of cool to drive all the way to Los Angeles in my Jetta. Oh, do we need a sneakadoodle bite? Then I have to convert to Shadow Joe. Sammy boy, the Aldi potato chips weren't what they used to be. I used to like Aldi potato chips. Did a whole video on them called North versus South back in the very beginning, where I went all the way up to, I went to Heath, Ohio is where I bought them, that Aldi's, and they carried them all the way back down to Georgia and did comparison. But I've not been a big fan of potato chips from Aldi's of late. I usually get Lay's, or actually I've been eating tortilla chips. Sneaky Doodle Bite, number 1. Sneaky Doodle Bite, number 2. Silliness. Silliness. Shall I score this? I'll go back to questions in a minute. I still got to finish eating because somebody reminded me that I was hungry. Twitch. Sneaky Doodle Bite, number 3. A little too sweet. Plenty of filling. Aldi, I'm going to have to go 6.8. That is my number. This is my review. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. There. I feel better now. Thank you, Twitch. I got it off my system. Anyway. Back to questions. Don't let your fan base gaslight you into believing you're always hungry. I am always hungry. I've been that way since I was like born. Lincoln, what's your favorite type of cookies with Aldi's milk? That varies. I like double stuffed Oreos. And did you notice something? On the subject of double stuffed Oreos, I got double stuffed Oreos at Walmart last week. And double stuffed Oreos now have the same filling that regular Oreos do. And regular Oreos almost got nothing. Did anybody notice that, or is that just me? Are we getting shrinkflation in Oreos now? I mean, what is the world coming to? Oh my God. Not my Oreos. Not that I needed that much stuffing, but, you know, I got double stuffed Oreos for a reason. Decadence. What's your favorite type of cookies with Aldi's milk? Yeah, I usually eat Oreos. My friend is crying tears of joy over the Sneakadoodle Bites. Really? I could do it again, but I'm sure then everybody would like leave. Yeah, just me. I told you I was wound up tonight, man, like a rubber band. Whoa, hour and 12 minutes I've been at it. Joe did the thing. Hey, Joey. Hey, Phil. Lincoln, what's your favorite? Well, you asked me like 4 times what type of cookies. I said I answered it. Sammy, well, I've been getting Amazon brand lately, and they're really good, but they taste like potato sticks. Really? You know what? Anyway, let me clear Twitch over here because that's my people. They're the ones causing me to gain weight. Do you ever get sick of answering the same questions over and over and over and over and over? No, not really. Who don't like to talk about their self? Hall demon. Hello, Joe from chat. Hey. Aldi peanut butter bars are good. I'll have to try that. Visit Amarillo in Texas. Yeah, she's in Austin, I think. I'd like to do that. I would. I'd feel really bad because Emmy's like got a really nice car. I think she drives like a vet or something like that. And then I drive up with my pile of crap Jetta. Yeah, I guess she probably wouldn't get in my car. I was afraid of getting dirty. But yeah, there is that, and I think Will drives like a Tesla too. I think he drives a Plaid, no less. Wow! And then here I come in my piece of crap Jetta that has like a book value of $800. But it is what it is. I choose to drive junk. I could have nice cars. I really could. No lie about that. But I choose to drive junk. I choose to. And I'm proud of it. Anyway. Shadow Joe has been taking over the live stream. Yeah, Shadow Joe is trying to come out a little bit. We occupy the same space if you hadn't guessed. Aldi has a mango, lime, lemon, sherbet, hummus. Ooh, I'm not a hummus person. What time do you go back to Hydrox? I have not ate Hydrox since I was like 19 years old and didn't have any money. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Jack Cracker. They've gotten smaller. What else we got here? We are shrinking. Let me see. They definitely have less cream. I know. I saw that. I just noticed that this week, and I'm like, what the hell? I mean, we're getting screwed every time we walk around and do anything. I'm getting tired of it. I really am. And the fast food prices are astronomical. And I know they're struggling to make ends meet. It's just like some of these places I go, if you just do what you do correctly, it would be great. You would have people lined up for the food. But when you put people out there that don't care and they put crap out, they will destroy your restaurant. Anyway, I don't know where that came from. I've never done fried Oreos. I'd be interested to try. How do you feel about Panera? Overpriced. I do like their bread. They don't offer anything that's really cooked. It's just heated up by the staff there. Not a big fan of Panera. They do have some good soups, although you might as well pack a whole bunch of money in your wallet to buy it. I'm supposed to be working right out of there. You're supposed Rite Aid. You're supposed to be working and you're watching Joe is Hungry. Are you working in the pharmacy? Where you didn't tell me where you were. Are you local to me or are you just somewhere else? Anyway, what's your favorite restaurant or food? I'm a big fan of Marietta Diner in Atlanta, and also, if y'all know what Fogo is, I like Fogo de Cha. You know what I'm talking about. How do you feel about Panera? I think I just answered that. That's true. I mean, I have a whole shop back here dedicated to working on these cars. I mean, the only reason they look like they do is because doing body work and making the external part of your car look good is hugely time consuming. But running gear wise, they're solid, man. I'll drive them anywhere. Just drove my wife's jet out to Arizona a couple years ago. And if I did go out west, I'd probably drive that one because it's been beat up and down the road pretty good. It's in pretty good shape. Anyway, what else? Where are we at? I'm having a good time answering questions here. I appreciate everybody sticking with me. Not a lot of people here, but enough. What year is your Jetta? 1989. I have 3 of them. They're all turbo diesels. I have the one I film in is a 1989 with about 550,000 miles on it. I have changed the engine once in it and rebuilt it. Joe is going to have an appetite as long as I am sentient, and I am sentient. Rochelle, what's Rochelle got to say? Got to see what Rochelle says. Joe is single-handedly responsible for Oreo shrinkflation. He sneaks into the grocery stores and licks the frosting of the cookies and glues the package back together. Truly an insidious behavior. Rochelle, have you been looking at the security cams lately? No, you haven't. I don't believe you. Strega, peace out, brother. Your peeps are right here, dude. They're eternally right here keeping Joe Blink from murdering me. Because Joe Blink will murder me someday. I can feel it. I hope you didn't lose it. I mean, are y'all getting mid-rolls? Or I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, diesels in this economy, yeah. They get like, my gray one gets about 46 miles a gallon. The one my wife drives, the 91, it averages right around 48 to 49, depending on who's driving it. I'm driving, it gets a little less mileage because I'm a little heavy on the foot. Why do you ignore me? What are you talking about, Dicey? I'd been answering all your questions. Hey, Michael, how's it going? That's true. How do you time the interactions with the Shadow Joe? Will Neff pointed out that it's uncut. Yeah, that's interesting. Typically, the Sneaky Doodle Bite test, when I caliper it out, takes anywhere from about 28 to 34 seconds. And I basically guess. I'm sitting there in my head saying Sneaky Doodle Bite number 1, Sneaky Doodle Bite number 2, and pretend taking the bite in my mind, and then I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And actually, sometimes there is cuts, but you cannot see them. I have got that down. I mean, there's been a couple videos where I had cuts that I could not hide, but sometimes I'll stretch things a little bit, to get things right on cue, but that takes a lot of effort. And it's all their fault too, because I usually, it used to be I like freeze frame myself. That's how you did it. But then I did it without freeze framing, and someone says, look, he's not freeze frame. Now I'm stuck. I have to do it all the time now. I can't. And then when I started talking to myself, I can't stop doing that now. So every time I do something, it kind of bites me in the butt. But yeah, I got a Sneakadoodle bite. I actually did something little slightly different than the format of Sneakadoodle. Hey, super dumb nerd. What's up? Nice Nick. Hey, Michael White. Kevin. It's good to see you. Jason. Nothing much. Just live streaming. Starting to run out of steam a little bit. It's getting usually I'm about an hour and a half I start running out of fire. And I was wound up like a rubber band when I started today. Oh my goodness. I went through all this crap that I bought. And then it just sits there and collects dust because I don't use it. McDonald's or Burger King? Oh my goodness. That's a hard question. McDonald's. McDonald's invented not cooking to order and does it to a science. Burger King just doesn't cook to order, and they copied off of a McDonald's. And Burger King just has some putrid things. McDonald's, I'll actually eat McDonald's occasionally. Is Shadow Joe a threat to me? Nah, not at this point in time. He's an attention whore. That's all there. I hate to say that word, but that's all I can say about it. Yeah, my VW diesels do pretty good. Yeah, the turbo diesels help at higher speeds. The turbo diesels are very low boost. They're like 20 or 10 PSI boost. You really don't get any power at all from them until you're over 50 miles an hour before they're actually cut in. And you got to be under full load to get full boost, which is next to nothing. Gives you a little bit of better mileage. Thank you, 700. Yeah, I need to keep doing what I do. I do my live streams every week so I can talk to everybody. I enjoy that. I like talking to the Twitch streamers because, you know, if it hadn't been for Twitch, my channel would still be like probably 6,000 subscribers. Now I've got like, what is it, last count? 112,000. Oh my God. My plaque is up there. I still have not got a light to shine on it. I want to illuminate it, and I keep forgetting to do it. BK has gone down the tubes, man. That's all I can say about BK. They've gone down the tubes. Oh, Michael White. The highest rating food would be 9.8 at Massey's Pizza, 9.0 for the Northwoods Walleye at Culver's. I've answered that once or twice. Swag, back at you, dude. Are there any restaurants you dread reviewing? Burger King and Taco Bell are really not up there. I'm not going to be happy with their food most of the times. I dread going to places that have been rude to me in the past because I hate drama when I'm doing reviews. I've gotten a lot of drama from Burger King. I've gotten drama from Pizza Hut. I've got drama especially from the dreaded Cookout. Those guys are jerks. The ones local are. Yeah, they're jerks. I'll say it right here. They're jerks. Have you ever disc golf before? No, I've not. When's my birthday? I was born in April, but I won't say what my birthday is because that would be like lining up the holes in the Swiss cheese so somebody can steal my identity. But I was born in April. I just had it not too long ago, if that helps. I am now 66 years old. A little bit closer to being in the grave. Still making my videos, though. Hell yeah. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Burger King. I mean, I could go on about Burger King, and I have very much in the past. They used to be something different. They used to be, like I said, they used to be the Culvers of the burger world in the 60s and 70s. And now they don't even make them the same way anymore. They actually synthesize their flavor. It's not even real. I'm still hungry. Thank you, Twitch. Twitch caused me to overeat. Thank you for the belated birthday. I was going to wish myself a happy birthday, but I didn't want to do that. Then I'd give away my birthday. Thank you. Thank you. The birthday shout-outs, they're still here to stay. I'm ahead of them. Ultimately, when I shoot a video and I get done filming, I get this whole pile of requests for birthday shout-outs. And I'm like, I'm not going back out there and reshooting that cut. That's just not going to happen. That's too much trouble. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm not tired. I mean, you appreciate my enthusiasm. Yeah, I'm not tired. The last couple times I was like beat into the ground before I started my stream. Now I'm like, I'm on fire. But anyway, yeah, I'm hot. I was wearing this shirt because I got hot or cold in here. Now I'm getting hot. Anyway, what else? I think we're getting to the end because I can't think of anything else not beat into the ground. What do you think? You think this would be a good fix-it video to take this Razor Naga all apart and put a new cord in it, put it all back together? What do you think? A fix-it video, because I got to start making videos for that channel, or YouTube's going to demonetize it, and that would be sad. I hate that. If you had your way, Burger King would make an edible dish, and Joe would be my dad. I thought I was your dad. Uh-oh. Rochelle, what are you going to do with Dicey, Rochelle? What are you going to do? I mean, he's turning into a basket case here. Believe me. Oh, my goodness. Let me see if I've missed a bunch of questions. See if my sister's... Nope. I checked because she's moderating. If I start missing questions, she usually sends them to me. No, you're good. Let's do a few more questions, and Joe is Hungry is going to take his Joe is Hungry self over to the house and finish editing the body of this video and take it up in the morning so I can get this thing dropped like 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. My latest video. I am ready. It is what it is. If I say anything about the video, I'll give the end away, and I don't want to do that. How many pizza boxes do you think you have on the walls? I don't know. Probably 80, 70 or 80 would be my guess. I didn't count them. I got more than pizza boxes. I've got all sorts of stuff stuck to the walls. Some around here it's really out of camera range from the primary camera that you can't see. Let's run down the rest of these questions, and then Joe is Hungry is going to be Joe is Editing pretty soon. Rochelle, LGM. So, what is the studio you record in, Joe? Like, was this somewhere you worked or like your home? This is where I record. I bought this a while back. It is an old record service, and this is the office, and I made a studio in the corner. I edit at home. I don't film at home. I just edit in my bedroom so I can talk to my wife and stuff occasionally. If I sat out here and edited, she'd never see me at all, and that would be it. I've never seen the mouse. There are some videos that show you how. But yeah, the Razor mice, they actually come all apart. They're not hard to fix. You can actually buy parts for them. I had another Razor mouse last week that my wife gamed so much she wore out the left-hand clicker switch. So I ordered a switch on Amazon. It cost $7 and sat over here and took the mouse all apart and soldered the little switch into the circuit board. I should have made a video out of that, kind of kicking myself for not, because that was fairly involved video. But yeah, you can fix them. I mean, she has worn grooves in the laminate on the plastic clickers. I mean, that's some serious gaming. I mean, she is serious. What's your favorite cheese snack? I don't eat... maybe I do. I like baby Swiss cheese. And I like the Aldi's baby Swiss... The Aldi's Swiss cheese that comes in a little... a Ziploc bag. That stuff rocks. Tommy P ASMR channel. I love your work. Best editing. Thank you very much. Could you shout out the tin knees? I usually don't do the shout outs in the stream, but I'll make an exception today. Shout out to the tin knees, whoever that is. Peace out, brother. Okay. Just had Arby's because of their free sandwich promo. You know, I did not go... They had a free sandwich promo. I've been getting an email every day telling me I need to get my free sandwich. Is it over now? Yeah, I haven't been compelled to go over there. I would have just got a roast beef. That's about and one of their lukewarm roast beefs would have worked. The mustard on Swiss is amazing. I should try that. I could just eat it normal. Where are we at? Cheddar. When will Joe never be hungry again when he's dead? Philip, you put 12 to 18 hours into every video you make. That's just the editing. More than that. 2.5 days. I have to sit down and write the script out, do the research, figure out the layout, write the script, shoot it, film it, and then 12 to 18 hours editing on a good day. It takes longer than that. That's just to sit down and edit. This is the part that I'm in now, is where I've dumped it all to my drive. I've organized it, renamed all my videos sequentially, and then I put them into my editor, and I've synchronized all the audio. Now I start cutting. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I bought another mouse. I bought another mouse when it was broken, and then I could probably get parts for that. So I ordered parts and keep the old one for the spare. And this one here has a broken cord. I was using it on here because it didn't bother me too bad, because it's on and off every once in a while. But cords are cheap, and you don't even have to solder to put the cord in this. You just plug it in. So you got to take the mouse all the way apart. Dicey, yeah. Well, I'm not a legend. The reason my channel is as big as it is solely because of Twitch streamers watching my videos and playing their VODs on YouTube. That's what drove my channel. I didn't even realize that till 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was thinking about that. Everybody, except there were a few pretenders out there, people that copied Moist Critical that were not Twitch streamers, that did reviews of my food, but really didn't make any dent in my channel. But Twitch is what has helped my channel. So I'm forever in their debt. Is honey baked ham good ham, bro? Yeah, it's expensive, but it is. I love it. It is very high quality ham. I used to work in a hog killing cut. I boned hams. I did all that. And I look at their work when I buy their hams, and it is perfection. They have some good people, because that's done manually. I mean, when you take the bone out of a ham before you cook it and before you cure it, that is done by hand. That's not mechanical. They slice it mechanically. Joe F., when's the next time you come to Columbus? You want to buy Massey's Pizza? I've never had Massey's Pizza before. I will announce it in my YouTube channel when I'm fixing to come up there. And if y'all want to ride over to Pataskala, I'll sit down and see how many people show up. And I'll bring my cameras. And we'll have us like a sit down. It always sounds like a good plan, but it never happens, because I just go over there and I eat until I can't even breathe, and then I go home. Rochelle, yeah, I wish I had 1 million subscribers. That would be like cool. Then I could have me another plaque to go beside that one. And then I would be like, cool, I'm cool. Anyway, Sam, yes, honey baked is great. No question about it. Oh, you found my channel watching Emaru. Yeah, I love Emaru. I love Emaru. I don't really watch a lot of like cosplay and stuff like that, because I think that's her primary thing. But Emaru is so funny to listen to. I love her. She is extremely good looking and cusses like a sailor. What more could a man want? But anyway, yeah, she's like 20 some years old. I could have made her parents his parents. I don't know if I live long enough to see 1 million. It's not growing that fast, unless, we'll see. What's my favorite vid that I did? I'm going to go with the Massey's Pizza video. My editing was very primitive back then, but it turned out really well. And I was shocked, because it was the point I was halfway through editing it. I was going to trash the video and start over again, but it turned out really well. I just wished I hadn't have added a secondary review at the tail end of it. That's a big no-no for food reviews. You do one review, one video, unless you're doing a comparison. Yeah, I know. I got to put a light on it. I had it over here where you could see it, but I kept bumping into it, and I scratched a little bit, and I don't want to scratch it anymore, so I hung it up over the door, and I'm going to get a track light or something to shine down on it, because I'm quite proud of that. It's right there. Everything's backwards on my playback screen, so I go the wrong direction. Right there at my finger. That is my 100,000. What's your favorite movie? I like war movies. I like war movies. What can I say? I think I have played this out for tonight. We have 57 people on YouTube, 80 people on Twitch. We have a fair number of people on Twitch. I love Twitch. Tell Will, I don't know, is Will on tonight? Hey, y'all, is Will playing tonight? I don't know. I tried not to run my stream at the same time, but whatever I do, he pops up. So I don't know. I'll just run my stream. It'll be what it is, what it is. Yeah, I think he is traveling. He streamed last night. I know that, but I fell asleep. I wanted to watch him. I don't think he played my video or anything. I love to watch him watch my video. I just really get off on that. I mean, I'd be like crying, laughing, and falling on the floor. What's my favorite movie? I don't have a lot of favorite movies. I like Fury. Fury is one that always comes to my mind when somebody asks me that. But there are other movies that I like a lot better. Yeah, it's getting time. It is getting time to call it. I'm not good for. I'm no 4-hour streamer. I would be on the floor if I was streaming for 4 hours. YouTube guys, thank you for coming. We'll be here again next Saturday. Maybe I'll run a trial stream like on a Wednesday or something and see if anybody shows up. What do you think about that? Just to get more people in here because I like a lot of people to talk to. But I got a lot of stuff to do this week. I get an email from my insurance agent that my rental house, now I need to get a document signed that says we have a smoke detector in there and that they're maintaining it. We do, but that means I have to go all the way to Athens. I'm going to check the smoke detector since it's on my mind, just to make sure I got a good one going, because I know she's not going to look at it. And I got other stuff to do. I got to cut the grass. The grass is out of control again. But anyway, take your meds, Dicey. The world is not coming to an end. That's all I got to say. Tell him, Rochelle. Keep an eye on Dicey. I appreciate y'all. Maybe I'll see you in the middle of the week. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And I guess I'm going to call this stream to an end, much to my sister's glee. Let's go over here and